Pain is an everyday occurrence for all of us. Bumping your knee onto a table, stubbing your toe, cutting yourself while shaving, all of these can happen within our everyday lives. It's one way for our body to tell us that something is incredibly wrong, either inside or outside, and we should find a way to remove it. There's no better way for us to realize that we're in danger like pain, and we should accept that it exists. That being said, there are certain painful experiences that just hurt so much, we should avoid these at all costs, no matter how curious we are. These can range from debilitating diseases to happenings in nature, and even the plain unknown. Here are some of the most painful things a person can experience in no particular order. Childbirth. Let's start with something a bit more positive, and that means the creation of new life. While dudes like to compare getting kicked in the nuts to childbirth, unlike getting kicked in the nuts, it's not a funny sight to see. Women experience excruciating pain when pushing out another human being into the living, breathing world that we know as Earth. Let's be happy that they don't come out as fully grown. The usual bit starts with contractions on the uterus and pressure on the cervix. This shows itself as cramping in the abdomen, groin, back, and could even reach the sides and thighs as well. Every woman does not experience the exact same pain, but some compare it to menstrual cramps on steroids, while others compare it to getting the runs, but nothing but the painful cramps. Lady, you are total soldiers. Once again, men usually try to compare certain pains to childbirth, but they can never really confirm due to obvious reasons. Then again, we usually hear, "Let's get another baby," but never, "Kick me in the nuts again." Gonad torsion, or what we'd like to call the testes McTwisty for men and the ovarian cyclone for women. This is when either the scrotum or the ovaries end up getting twisted. We could leave it all to the imagination over how painful it is, but our writer isn't getting paid just to leave it to the animators and the viewers to see how it works. So anyways, the pain itself is incredibly hard to ignore and is caused by, of course, the twisting, but also because of how there's limited blood flow towards that certain part of the body. This can lead to many things such as infection, infertility, and even the death of the tissue. Please, at all costs, do not ignore that kind of pain. Torsion can happen to anyone. Don't think that it only happens to people who don't protect their nads. That means the moment you experience pain around your intimate areas, don't hesitate to get yourself checked, even if it isn't torsion. Broken femur. So the femur, or thigh bone, is the largest bone in the human body. It supports a lot of weight in your body, and if it breaks, you're gonna see a world of hurt. Think about it. A strong bone like that needs a lot of force in order for it to snap in two, or a million pieces if you're a morbid kind of person. What would usually cause these are high-impact traumas such as car crashes and such. Symptoms include severe pain, of course, a shorter or deformed leg, and inability to put weight on the injured leg. Even after the leg heals, the effects of a broken femur can still be felt for years. Tooth abscess. You've heard of abscesses, right? Big globs of pus and infection that appear in parts of your body and can be incredibly painful. Well, did you know that it can appear within your mouth? Inside your teeth! It's not pretty, and it can lead to various complications, some life-threatening. The pain comes in the form of an extreme, persistent, throbbing toothache that goes all the way to the jawbone, neck, or ears. Swelling also happens with lymph nodes also appearing below the neck. Also, this brings you difficulty breathing and swallowing. It's not a fun time for anyone. As before, just consult a medical professional, because it's never worth it to save a few bucks at the cost of your life. Bullet ant sting. The bullet ant, nasty little insect it is. It's one of the top dogs in the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, due to the effective sting that lasts up to 24 hours. By the way, the Sterimaué do warrior rights in Brazil that employ these bad boys. The adults are to be presented with a glove with a lot of bullet ants inside, and they have to endure the pain for 5 minutes. The pain is described as waves of burning, throbbing, all-consuming pain that continues unabated for up to 24 hours. Schmidt himself said it's like walking over flaming charcoal while a 3-inch nail is in your heel. Another point of reference is Coyote Peterson flailing and screaming while being stung. Hats off to you, Mr. Peterson. Another thing to add, by the way, is that the Sateramawa tribe does these rituals for their warriors 20 times per person over the course of several months. We've covered 5 incredibly painful things a person can experience, but luckily enough, we have 5 more in our part 2. Don't you ever think that the next 5 would be any less painful than the things we've discussed here? Anyways, if your morbid curiosity is itching to see what else can fill the brain with pain, go check out part 2 right now. If you want to see more content from us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.